Hi, I'm Tony.
When I'm boarding a bus or an airplane, I can read their faces. As I'm walking down the aisle to find my seat, they're all saying,
"No."
I haven't sat in a barber's chair for over 20 years. And if I ever got stranded on a desert island, I could easily start a fire. I've got the accessory needed right here. I'll just hold it up to the sun and I'll have a fire.
How did it get this way? Today's episode is going to be about thresholds. Broke the 1 mile threshold for my morning walk over the weekend. Repeated it 3 times since, so now my morning walks are a mile or more. And we're going to do a weigh-in. So let's go!
1 day later.
So before we do this weigh-in, I just want to explain that I like to weigh myself at the same time each day. And it has to be all the same conditions because I'm tracking my weight very, very closely. So those conditions are, I like to weigh it out in the morning. So this is the next morning. I do it before I get dressed. Like after my shower, I'm still in the birthday suit.
A la naturelle.
And right after I've taken a
Monster dump.
And here is the result.
290.8 pounds. Starting weight was 326 and some change. So we have lost 36 pounds.
So I said this episode is about breaking barriers. And it's true, isn't it great? 36 pounds lost. So I think I've got this under control. I just have to keep doing the things that I've been doing. Now, I had plateaued and I was stuck at about 295, but I employed a few tricks from these two doctors from
YouTube, Dr. Sten Ekberg and Dr. Eric Berg. Both have lots of great helpful tips for you on their channels.
And the main thing that I started was called intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting does not mean starving yourself. It just means decreasing the number of hours a day for which you eat. Instead of starting the day with a big breakfast and then eating every 2 hours after that, a snack 2 hours later, then a meal, then a 2 hour later snack, then a meal.
No.
We scrunch down the period of time within each day that we eat. And right now, I am on a 18-6. I'm only eating during a 6-hour window, or that's my goal each day. I might fall outside of it a little bit, but I'm pretty good with that. I will have my first actual meal or anything of substance to eat at noon, skipping breakfast. Throwing out the window that notion that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I'm having my black coffee in the morning. And then at noon I have my lunchtime shake. Then I may have a snack between then and dinner. And then at dinner, that's my last meal of the day. And so I have a sensible dinner. I'm still leaning more heavily towards fish and chicken. But the other day I did treat myself to a nice steak and salad. And it was very good. So maybe once or twice a week, we'll have a beef product. But the rest of the time it's going to be fish, chicken. And there may be days when I just do the shake for dinner too. We're gonna keep going, folks. 290.8. I'm knocking on the door for another threshold, and that is break under the 290 barrier and get into the 280s. Hopefully the next time I weigh in, I'll be in that mode. We're going to continue to walk. We broke the barrier for the 1 mile marker. Today we did 1.25 miles. If I can get up early enough, it takes longer to walk a little bit longer. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to jog. I'm just walking at this point. Eventually we will add some other things. I've got some ideas for that, which we'll show you in future videos. Thresholds have been knocked down. It's a good thing, and this is good news. Losing weight, I'm feeling better, and continuing to increase the activity level. I'm going to keep it short. I'll get out of your hair, but thank you for tuning in. And if you would consider subscribing if you haven't already, and sharing the link to my channel to your friends. Maybe somebody out there is trying to lose weight too and change their life too. Maybe seeing me do it will inspire them to talk to their doctor, look at these two doctors from YouTube that I study the most, and use that information to help get themselves on a good program that fits for them. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah,